Imagine you are one day playing a random game on Roblox. It could be any regular game, like a first-person shooter game, a tycoon game, or even an obby game. Everything is normal as usual. There are other players in the server, you're having a fun time, and overall, it is just another day of Roblox. That is, until something starts going wrong. You notice your screen turns black, and you are suddenly teleported to a new map. You are the only person on this map. Or at least, that's what you think. Everything I just said is related to the ARG I will be covering in today's video. Hello my polygonal friends. Today, I will be covering the Roblox horror series, The Whistle Occurrence by Rblx. This is my second video on Rblx, so check out my original video after this one. Also, I might call this video an ARG, I don't know. It's technically not an ARG, but at the same time,
we've got to have money.
With that all out of the way, I hope you guys are ready, because this is the Roblox Whistle Occurrence. The first video of the series starts off with our player, Helen Martin 39, playing this Roblox shooter game. I'll just be calling him Martin for now. He's just playing the game as usual, but something weird happens after he dies.
He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
After he respawns in, the screen starts getting distorted, with weird noises playing in the background. And the sky starts turning black. Martin eventually walks away from all the other players, where this happens. After encountering this creature, Martin's game keeps getting more and more corrupted until his entire screen is darkness. Yo, you good, bro? The description of this video reads, so I have reported that there was this player who keeps appearing on my games yesterday. I went on to record every game after I did that, but he never appeared again after I've announced his shenanigans. But eventually he came back. I do not know if this is from the game itself, or was Roblox in my device hacked to do such things, but he probably wasn't happy at that time. And that is all the information we get in video 1. Let's see where video 2 takes us. The second video of the series shows us our player playing this teapot obby. His username is VBLeaf. I wonder what that could possibly stand for.
Luke, take my helmet off.
Our player, who I will just call VB, keeps playing the obby, trying to get to the finish line. It takes him a while though, since he's trash at this game. Like, actually, I could beat this game without any deaths, any at all, in like 30 seconds. Like, just watch this.
You guys are not ready. You guys are not ready. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this amazing gameplay.
Eventually, VB finally makes his way past the falling teapots and makes his way to the end. After the weird floating head, we see some footage of the entity from the last video. We then see a bunch of noobs going to the right with this weird meat creature in the background. But it looks like something you would find at Arby's. There is text that reads,
"Hear the whistle? Cover the ears."
VB's screen then turns back on, and he is on a blank baseplate with dark red skies. VB turns around to see the entity watching him. Then, text appears on screen saying,
"Do you hear the whistle?"
and then the video ends with VB ending his video like nothing happened. A few important things to note. 1. After encountering the entity, who I will be calling the Whistler from now on, I know some people call it Flowers, but that name sounds like garbage to me, so I'm not doing it. We don't see bro frolicking in a field or anything like that. We see this document appear on screen. In summary, the document is a report on the Whistle occurrences. Some of the symptoms of these occurrences are seizures, sudden convulsions, and loss of consciousness, and more. And 2. The description of the video reads, "Do you hear its whistle?" That's all for video 2. On to the next one. The third video of the series shows 3 players doing an intro for their video. The 3 players are Colin Martinez 10, Glob_921, and Shrek T360. Beautiful names. But I'll just be calling them Colin, Glob, and Shrek. This part of the video consists of the 3 just playing the obby. They're talking to each other while doing this masterful gameplay. Shrek gets the lead on the other 2, before suddenly stopping in the middle of the obby and disconnecting. Glob and Colin start theorizing what happened to Shrek. The 2 are about to head off and end the video, when suddenly, Shrek rejoins. Shrek starts talking differently. He talks a lot more robotically than he originally did. "Hello, friend, it is you. How do I play the game?" Glob points out how Shrek's cape is a lower quality than it should be, and both Colin and Glob's games suddenly crash. The 2 rejoin, but Shrek is still acting odd. Glob tells Shrek to stop pranking them before saying, "Okay, Shrek, you never talked like this before. Are you even our friend?" We then see our players in a new map, presumably a few days after the last clip. The 3 discuss what happened, and Shrek says that he got logged out of his account after leaving the first time and couldn't rejoin. Colin wants to report what happened to Roblox, but Glob cuts in with his own idea. Turn the footage of the Whistler into a video so it can get a lot of views. Nah, I like Glob's style, honestly. Lil bro's going places. He's got the right mentality.
I like your style, dude. Subscribe.
Colin is still scared of the Whistler returning, but eventually, Glob and Shrek convince him that it won't. Although, looking closer reveals a dark detail. If you take a closer look at Shrek, you notice that his cape is still low quality, heavily implying that the Whistler never left. That's all for video 3. On to the next one. Now the fourth video of the series is an interesting one, since this video is confirmed to be non-canon in the description. So, my discussion of it will be brief. The video consists of a TikTok user by the name of I Show John Doe explaining the sightings of the Whistler. Bro, he's stealing my job!
But you can't do this to me. I started this company. You know how much I sacrificed?
I Show John Doe says that there are rumors that whoever encounters the Whistler dies soon after, which might explain what happens to all the other players after their recordings stop. Now, you might be saying that it doesn't matter what this video says, since it is non-canon, but just because the video is non-canon, that doesn't mean that these ideas can't happen in the series. While explaining, I Show John Doe then starts to give warnings out to people.
And some speculate that you should avoid flowers at all costs. At all cost, do not try to interfere with flowers, and if you hear a random whistle, leave.
And that ends off video 4. Or, I guess, just this video since it technically isn't canon. Anyways, on to the last video at the time of writing.
What? Hello? What is this? What's that?
Now the 5th video is the newest video in the series. At the time of writing, it was just uploaded exactly 2 weeks ago. The video starts off with a flashing lights and loud audio warning before we cut to our main player, Torchwood YT. He's streaming while talking about some Roblox related stuff. He talks about how he was banned on multiple of his alt accounts recently, apparently for buying cosmetics on them and for toxicity, quote unquote, he says. He says that he has spent so much money on this game, and the moderation being bad is just a slap in the face for him.
They stole it from me, Carmine! They took it! That was today! Today!
Suddenly, the game glitches.
Why is this game so lag? What is that? Is that an NPC?
He walks over to the NPC that wasn't there before and calls it ugly. Meanie. When interacting with the NPC, it says,
Here, ears covered.
Torchwood decides to push the NPC off the map and continue talking.
Get out of here. Move. Get out of here. That's stupid. Whatever.
Torchwood's game is now severely corrupted, similar to what has happened in other videos. His gameplay freezes, and an error screen pops up.
Oh, okay, I'm not tripping, right? Am I still streaming? You guys are seeing this, right? I have never...
Torchwood then finds himself in a large, empty base plate with tons of NPCs around him. When talking with one of the NPCs, it says, "You have violated the terms of," followed by a long line of question marks. Similar messages are found when talking to the other NPCs. Some of the lines consist of, "Audio has been muted," "Roblox introduces its new question mark," etc. What I gather from these messages is that these are all prompts used by Roblox. When an audio has been muted, when Roblox is introducing a new event, and when Roblox is sending out a ban notice. Torchwood then walks over to one specific NPC who says, "Flowers has successfully launched." Torchwood then gets locked into this one camera angle.
Why can I not move? I can't move. I can't move. What is happening? I can't move. I can't move. Let's see here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is like some troll or something like that.
He's about to end the stream when suddenly he hears something. He hears his own voice.
I can't report that. What is that? I need to talk about Roblox. I can't.
The screen glitches out, but returns back shortly after. We then hear this haunting audio play.
Kevin! Mom, something's wrong with Kevin! He's not moving, he's shaking! He's not getting up! I'm scared, Mom! You need to call an ambulance! Something's wrong with Kevin!
This voice acting is some of the best I have ever heard from a Roblox horror series, or just from a gaming horror series in general. The emotion in this person's voice, absolute props to them. One last thing to know with this video. The description reads, uploaded somewhere in 2013, 2014. It's not really confirmed as this video was taken from a forum, as the original was lost. But this was the earliest footage of the Whistle Occurrence. Overall, this is one of, if not the best, Roblox horror series I have ever watched. The first episode was pretty weak, all things considered. Nothing really that special. But every video since then has gotten better and better. Thank you all for participating in today's video. I hope you liked it. Thank you all so much for the support on my last gaming ARG video. I'm going to be making 2 gaming ARG videos a month from now on, since you guys really seem to enjoy them, and I love making them. I'll see you guys soon with my next video. I've been Sam. I'll see you guys soon with my next video, and I hope you all have a good night. Peace.
We've got to have money.